Let's just go ahead and ask the question everyone's thought about at least once. If everything needs a creator, then who created God? Boom, there it is. The kind of question that keeps kids up at night. And if we're honest, adults too. I mean, if I have a beginning, if the earth had a beginning, if time, space, and matter all had a beginning, then surely God must have one too, right? But here's where our logic bumps into something bigger than us. Because the moment we ask who created God, we've already made an assumption that God fits into the same box as everything else. But what if he doesn't? Let's slow down. You and I, we live in time. We wake up, we eat lunch, we grow older. We live by clocks and calendars and countdowns. Everything we know has a start and a finish, a birth certificate, a timestamp, an expiration date. But God? God exists outside of time. He created it. Think of time like a timeline drawn on a whiteboard. We're on the line, living moment by moment. But God, he's holding the whiteboard. He sees the beginning, the middle, and the end at once. That's why he calls himself the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, because he exists beyond both. Psalm 90 verse 2 says this, "Before the mountains were born, or you brought forth the whole world, from everlasting to everlasting, you are God." In other words, God didn't begin. He always was. Mind blown? Same. Because our brains weren't designed to fully grasp eternity. We try to fit God into our human understanding, like trying to pour the ocean into a teacup. But that's the beauty of it. He's not like us. He's not made. He's not born. He simply is. In Exodus 3:14, when Moses asks God, "What should I say when they ask me who sent me?" God replies, "Tell them I am sent you." Not I was, not I will be. I am, present, constant, eternal. He's not becoming anything. He already is everything. Now maybe you're still thinking, but that doesn't make sense. Everything comes from something, and I hear you. But let me flip the question. If everything comes from something, then where did that something come from? Eventually, you have to land on an uncaused cause, a starting point that was never started. A being who didn't begin. He began everything else. That's God. And here's the wild part. This eternal, infinite, self-existing God didn't just create the universe. He wanted you in it, out of all the galaxies he could have stayed in. He chose to breathe life into dust and walk with humans in a garden. He chose to write himself into time, entering through the womb of a woman, taking on flesh, living, bleeding, dying for love. The God who never began chose to step into our beginning so we could one day step into his eternity. He didn't have to. He wanted to. That's the kind of God we're asking about, not just a cosmic force, not just a spiritual idea, but the living one, the everlasting, the ancient of days, the I am. So, who created God? No one. Because God was never created. He is the creator. He is the first, the last, the cause of all causes, the breath behind every breath. And he's not confused by your questions. He welcomes them. Because the moment you start asking is the moment you start seeking. And Jeremiah 29:13 says, "You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart." So keep asking, keep wondering, keep reaching. Because the more you lean in, the more you'll realize. It's not about fully understanding God. It's about trusting the one who has no beginning, but chose to begin a relationship with you.